What's the first thing you do when you get home?
Put on sweatpants, take off my bra. Literally, take off my bra. It's the first thing on my mind. I mean, is there any better feeling than taking off your bra the minute you get home? Hi, I'm Reese Witherspoon, and these are some tips for a happy home.
What are some of the first things you do in the morning? I know you're a morning person.
And the first things I do in the morning is brush my teeth and drink coffee. And then I drink some more coffee. And then I wake up my kids and check the news, Instagram. And then I make sure everybody gets to school and everybody has all their papers, books, everything they need for school. Golf clubs, tennis rackets, lunchbox. And then I go exercise.
What kind of coffee makes for a really good day?
Oh, I drink really strong coffee with coconut milk. Very particular about my whole process, and it has to be in a mug that says something funny because it makes my day. I have all these funny mugs. I should take pictures of my mugs. People don't know I have funny mugs. I have one that has a picture of me in funny glasses. It says I'm the boss, that my assistant made for me. I have some cute ones that say like hello sugar, or you look cute, things like that.
So what are your around the house clothes then?
Oddly, I always wear a striped t-shirt with long sleeves and sweatpants.
Where do you put your keys to make sure you'll never lose them?
I always put my keys in a dish beside the front door so I don't lose them. Unfortunately, I lose my phone 17 times a day. I would like to set a goal that I wouldn't lose my phone or shout to everybody, "Does anybody see my phone? Can somebody call me?"
You have kids in the house, but it's important to have your me time. What are some rules to having some me time in your house? What do you like to do?
Well, once I get the toddler to bed, I take a bath. And everybody knows I have to take a bath, and everybody has to leave me alone for 30 minutes because I read a book in the bath. And then I'll go from each kid's room and I sit on their bed and talk to them for like 30 minutes. And then I watch TV with my husband and I go to bed. And the other day I started watching The Sinner with Jessica Biel, which is terrifying. And what else do we watch? We watched some documentaries, and we watched the Defiant ones about Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre. That was awesome.
Really good.
Basically, he's Jimmy Iovine and I'm Dr. Dre. You know, the business and the creative.
You have a few house guests in Home Again.
Yeah.
What are some rules to being an exceptional hostess?
I like to think about the comfort of people coming to my house. I want everybody to feel welcome. I like to offer people a drink when they come in, and also the Wi-Fi code immediately. Because, I mean, don't people want to know the Wi-Fi code immediately? I just like to invite guests who feel friendly with each other. I always invite someone who can talk to a brick wall for at least 3 hours, because I know they'll talk to the one sort of shy person at the party, or my mother.
Speaking of conversation, do you have any go-to dinner party conversation starters that you use?
I like to ask people things like, what was your first job? Or if you could move anywhere in the world, where would you move to? Or what is your secret escape plan? Like if you left your life immediately, where would you go to and what would you do?
What are the 3 essentials for a great guest room?
The 3 essentials for a really great guest room, probably first of all, amazing sheets. It's important people feel comfortable. A really good mattress. I like a Sealy Posturepedic, just so you know, with a pillow top. And nice, fresh, white towels. I think that's great. And also, you know, it's important to have products because everybody forgets their toothbrush and their toothpaste and their shampoo and conditioner. It's nice that it's just there and they don't even have to ask.
If you have guests arriving in 10 minutes, what do you do?
Panic. No, change my clothes usually out of my sweatpants and I put on a bra. I always have something in the fridge that I can serve, like cheese and crackers or nuts or fruit or something like that, so that nobody's hungry.
How do you keep the family chill when there are guests in town?
I give a lot of warnings, like in 2 days, we're gonna have house guests for a week. In 1 day, we're gonna have house guests for a week. And I mean, that's all. Everybody usually who stays at my house really blends easily with the family. But I will say, if you are a house guest, it's probably not nice to stay more than 3 days.
So you have 2 teenagers. What's the rule to a happy home when you have teenagers?
As much as you possibly can, have family dinner together, even if it has to shift later because they're doing soccer practice or golf or whatever they're doing. it's important for them to be able to feel good at a table and share their day, and also invite their friends. Let them invite their friends over. You want all the kids at your house, and usually you're like a fly on the wall and you can hear what they're talking about because they talk loudly in front of you and they don't realize they're supposed to be more secretive. So those are my spying techniques.
What do you serve for family dinner? Any go-to crowd pleasers?
I like to serve turkey lasagna and salad if I have a lot of time to prep. If I don't, I do something like chicken and rice.
Do you have any technology rules in your house?
I get my kids to plug in the phone outside their room at 9 o'clock at night because there's really no good conversations that are happening between teenagers post 10 o'clock at night.
Do you have any family game nights or other entertaining?
For family games, we play Rummy Cube a lot. It's pretty competitive at our house with the little tiles and everything. Everybody likes that game in my house.
Do you have any favorite movies that you watch as a family?
We watch a lot of movies as a family. Lately I've been thinking it might be nice to have a classic movie night because my kids, there's so many movies they haven't seen, and I feel like I need to show them Tootsie and Private Benjamin and broadcast news, movies that I grew up loving.
What do you do when no one is watching in your house? Any secret behaviors?
I sing a lot. I'm a really good singer around the house, I think. I dance a lot. I talk to the dogs in strange voices. Mainly, I have a very deep, passionate relationship with one of my dogs where I get on the floor and lay in the bed with the dog.
What is the one thing you need to do at home in order to be successful outside of the house?
I feel better outside the house when I feel like I'm really connected to everything that's going on with my kids, and when they're happy, I'm happy. And I just like to say goodnight to them every night. It's really important to me. Tell them how much I love them.
What's the last thing you do before you go to bed at night?
The last thing I do before I go to bed at night, I read a book.
What books are on your nightstand right now?
I'm reading this book by Delia Ephron called Syracusa about two couples that go to an Italian, a small town in Italy, and what happens. And they're just really interesting characters, and it's really well written.
You're gonna finish the statement for me. Home is where the blank is.
Home is where my kids are, and my dogs, and my husband, and home is where I'm most like myself.